To ja co rek dzisiaj gramy. Dawka śmiertelna.
Come now! I see that glint in your eye.
What was that? What's going on?
Oh.
Jacobem się robi?
Mr. Fry, I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen.
Oh, yes, we had a most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
Jakie będą wymagania? Za samo rozmawianie umiejętność mi dała. Wejdź na co? Teraz sprawdzę. Jo. No, normalnie trzeba wejść. Pozabijać kogoś. Gdzie to było? Dobra. Wszystko mam pozbierane, nie?
Bring the key and set...
The door!
We have an intruder! Come here!
He's not supposed to be here! God help me. You'll be just another dead delinquent. This shot's mine! He's hit!
Hey? Don't kill me, please!
Please, don't kill me! I'm begging you now! Don't
Well, I
Jedynkę.
Please, I can't take this any longer. Please kill me.
I'm not sticking around. I better go home.
Go, please!
Siódemki. Co tu trzeba zrobić? Wiem. Trzeba wejść. Zrobiłem tę misję od tyłem do przodu. Przodem do tyłu. Ten punkt jest na dole.
Take out the seeds, then you squeeze.
Yes, well, tell the orderly to bring up some more beds.
Where would I find the doctor?
No dobra. Wiem to.
Ah.
Well, as you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
I don't care about your ethics. And I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology.
How to do it.
Mam dwa noże?
The idea that one can point out connections and relations which exist between the conditions and development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, the manifestations of the mind, is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Study phrenology, rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an an observation of the other. The science of the mind teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculty.
I wonder why so few patients died this week.
This specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the back of its head. The protuberances.
Where do you think you're going? Trespasser!
Someone grab his arm! Think you can get away with that? Give up now, before it's too late!
The protuberances previously measured established the correctness of both police records and medical observation. I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency.
We have an intruder!
Suppressed by the use of the soothing syrup. Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure, the soothing syrup released the senses and it died without suffering. You have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine of tomorrow. While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science of the mind. The idea that one can point out connections and relations which exist between the conditions and development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, the manifestations of the mind, is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we have previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an observation of the other. The science of the mind teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties of a patient.
Is there
For
anybody out
instance,
there?
this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head, the protuberances previously measured, established the correctness of both police records and medical observation. I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency to provoke assault, undesirable propensities which were wholly suppressed by the despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure, the soothing syrup released the senses and died without suffering. What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine. Between the conditions and development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, Grandmaster Starrick warned us about you, assassin. Your presence in London has not gone unnoticed, especially since the destruction of our syrup distillery.
Just another shiny...
God, no, please!
At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes he can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
Będzie jak w każdym asasynie zabiliśmy, to musimy uciekać.
Catch him!
Get!
Fetch him out!
Not a lesson. Stay out of it.
Knock a lady!
Got it!
Hold it, Sonny.
You're not getting off that easy!
Uciec. Tak jak weszłem pewnie. O, mądry ktoś powie, jak weszłem. Tylko ten mądralny, niski asasyn sobie...
Get him! Along!
To jest ta sesja. O Boniu. To trzeba było przerwać.
Get the intruder!
Tu nie wejdę. Zgubiłem się. Tak, zgubiłem się. Może tu z gorła coś pokaże.
Squeeze! I think you're in the wrong house.
He's hiding
Somebody
from
must
someone.
be after.
Nie można nigdzie wyjść. Trzeba w górę jakoś iść. Przyszedłem tutaj z góry. Główny klucz? Tu nie ma głównego klucza?
Now what? Apparently.
You are not welcome here.
Is this really necessary?
Watch it.
Oh, come on now.
I'm so bored.
He's not very good at hiding, is he?
How can you just stand idly by and watch that happen?
What in the blazes was that for?
It's time for me to get out of this.
Trespasser! Stop it!
Go bother someone else, you noodle.
Someone get him!
Made a huge mistake.
One last thing.
Right between his shoulder blades!
I didn't do anything. Lying there, you lumbery. Did he hurt me? But Birdie'll no go by you.
Po co takie badziewie robić? Inwencja twórców. By się zgubić. Ja pierdolę. Mam poziom zamka.
You can't hurt
Scared to die. I'm not. No, please, no more. I didn't
Po
mean
co
anything
takie
by it,
badziewie?
please. He's hiding.
Zrobię to jeszcze raz.
It doesn't matter.
Dobra, zaczynam jeszcze raz. Używaj broni palnej.
Can't imagine he's up. Can't imagine he's up to any good.
Otwarcie tych drzwi jest usprawiedliwione. Co to kurwa znaczy?
This is outright uncouth. We live in a civilized society, you know. I shouldn't have to remind you of that.
Some others do have them.
That's not lawful, my friend.
Tyle wyjścia nie może normalnie wyjść. Jeszcze nie może wyjść. Fajnie. Zejść nie może. Asasyn, co nie umie zbić szybki. Jest wyjście, wreszcie wyjść. Co to był? O ludzie, co to było?
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased? Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps he doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
but
you
is
for
simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist!
Gentlemen, this tea was brought to me from India by a ship, and up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door, unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me, who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, the time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry, this insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of this sister I've heard of, Miss Fry?
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh,
Tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
A letter? For me?
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
A letter? For me?
Tutaj jesteśmy. Co tam się pojawiło na naszej mapce? B. Sekwencja 5. D. Karol Darwin. Będziemy Darwina robić, bo nie chce mi się tej fabuły robić. M. O, M. Max. Pojawiły się fajne misje. A tu? Dama z lata... A, to misje wątku głównego. Darwin i... Dobra. Dzięki wszystkim, papa. To była sekwencja 4. Skończona. Papa.